Don't leave. Don't leave. I know what you see on your screen. This is College Football 26 UAB, but that's okay because this is just the B-roll for you to listen to me talk about what I'm going to do. What's going to happen, I'm going to show you the rest of the UAB season in story time, if you will. The story will follow me, the UAB Blazers, in College Football 25, going through the rest of the season, and I will be showing y'all every clip, everything that happens, and just the story behind everything, because I do think the UAB story deserves to be recorded and remembered, and it'll be exciting for what I'm going to bring to College Football 26. So I really want to do this. I really want to try this. It's my first time ever scripting something like this. Not really scripting, but just doing something post-recording and showing y'all, giving y'all a story of everything. So with that being said, we're going to get right into it. Here's the story. Hope y'all enjoy. You're going to see me talking here, but you don't really want to hear me talking. As you can see, Daryl Ogle is ranked 5th in the Heisman ranking. That's actually really awesome for us. But before we got to do that, we're now 7th ranked. We were 5th. We're going up against the Clemson Tigers. And if y'all don't know, I actually IRL hate the Clemson Tigers because where I lived in South Carolina, they were always around. And as an Alabama fan, oh my God, the Alabama-Clemson college football playoff tournaments every year just really got... Whenever Clemson would win, it would really get under my skin. So whenever I see Clemson on the schedule, no matter what, we have to beat Clemson. And I know this mic picks up everything right now, even though I turned it down to give it a sound buffer and everything. Clemson is the fake Death Valley. It's so corny. The run down the hill is corny. I really can't respect anything Clemson does. But with that being said, here is the game. And they kicked off to us to start it. Let me see if I can get a little bit of a bigger screen here. Here we go. Daryl Ogle looking. Escapes the sack, runs it, makes between two Clemson defenders, runs it down the field with a big break. Is he fast enough to get it? He's not fast enough to get it, unfortunately. Goes down out at the 5, though. That's really exciting. This is kind of crazy because watching this back, just the highlights. We do a jet touch pass here. We're rolling. We're feeling good. And Caper skips into the end zone off the jet touch pass. Look at us. We're so hyped. We're so naive on what will happen later this game. It's kind of hard to see with the way I'm recording this. I'm trying to see if I can make it bigger. Okay, here we go. Now I can see it a bit better. Clemson looking. Klopfenstein. It's swatted away on the 3rd down, 4th and 14. I was really tempted to kind of blitz right there and to really see what I could do. So yeah, with that being said, Clemson kicks it off to me, and you won't believe what happens. Javier Tryon finally gets what he's been looking for all season long. A punt return touchdown, and we're so hyped. We're so lit. We're so excited for Javier to do his thing. And if you saw that right there, if we win this game, there's a chance we go up against Alabama in the first round of the college football playoff. That'd be crazy, but we still got a couple games to go before even that happens. And Clemson, after we get our punt return, they get a kick return touchdown all the way back. No one can catch this dude, number 83 on Clemson's team. I honestly can't believe it, the way Tobias Landers gets down the field. So we're back in offense. We feel great. 14-7. Ogle looking across the field. Has a Y, doesn't look. He looks, runs around, tries to get it away, forces it downfield. We go for a spec catch. We go for a secure catch, which means not an aggressive catch. And we throw a miserable pick downfield. And they will return it up to about the 41. So I really can't believe that happened. As Ogle, we get the ball back. We're up 28-7 now. Spiegel, college quarterback, a little bit of a good little break there. I didn't catch the rest, wasn't too crazy. 28-7, they did not score off that. 3 minutes 41, we're looking. Ogle gonna get his untouched. We're up 35-7. And if you think you know how this game ends, you don't. I say to myself somewhere in here that, well, the worst we can end off at halftime is 34-21, right? That's the worst that could happen. Or 35-21. Well, Clemson gets the ball back. We swat that one away. Thank God. They tried to hit that seam right there. The safety, Henry Priest, the corner, Henry Priest goes up and gets that ball. Thank goodness. Or else that would have been really bad for us. Samia now on the blitz. We have some man coverage here. We're looking. We're crossing. Priest tries to. They attack Priest again. He tries to cut in and pick it, but they get it this time. 88. DeMar Michelle just gets the ball, runs downfield, scores. It's truly unfortunate. 35-14. Still a very hefty lead. And that was a 53-second drive. 34-14. Clemson has the ball. 0:27 left on the clock. We're in this nickel defense here. Blitzing. No need to contain. We're looking. Klopfenstein. And he finds the seam off the cover 3. And Klopfenstein, Priest, no one is able to get it. So, what I said came true. 35-21 was the worst that could happen. And that was the worst that happened. Cut back now to the third quarter, 35-21. Clemson has the ball again. Thinking it's for that big lead. They're going to go deep downfield. And this is a rarity. No My Little Pony. It's very rare that someone throws a deep pass and actually beats us off the speed and the release or just the way they run the route. It's very rare a streak beats us like that. And they're scoring quick. It's 35-28. Put up or shut up. We have to do something. It's 4th and 18. I'm going for it like a freak. I'm desperate. Look at me up there. I'm moving my hair, moving my stuff, trying to get comfortable, and we get a flag. Just kidding. I actually forced a flag on purpose because I knew that was dumb, and I should just be playing realistically and to play to win the game. We don't have a ton of penalties on the season, so that's okay. We're just going to kick this one away to good old Clemson Tigers. We're going to punt it back third, 3 minutes, 18 seconds left. And honestly, I'm stunned that I got to this position. I'm trying something new. I want to try something to blitz on the 1st and 10. That's how you know I'm getting desperate, I feel like, is that I send a lot more blitzes than normal. And blitzes just don't do well, man. They just don't do well. Cut to the 4th quarter, 35-28, 3rd and goal. Actually, stop them. 4th and goal, 3, but they decide to go for it. And I found this interesting. It's rare when the CPU actually gets aggressive like this, especially in a game where it doesn't really matter to them. I mean, it doesn't matter because of bowl eligibility, and also I guess knocking off a top 10 team is actually pretty important. Who would have thought? And Shaq Dog scores. The big dog, Shaq Dog. That's insane. 35-35 now. Keon Tiffin, we're trying to juke it. We get an easy first down. We're just trying to do whatever we can right here, just to get the ball rolling. So after watching this back and letting up a 28-point lead, I then realized how bad I was really doing. But of course, Daryl Ogle will get his 1. And as we take the lead back, 42-35, how much worse could it possibly get? What could go wrong from here? They don't win this football game. Cut to Clemson. Hello, Clemson. Check this out. Look, that cover 3 absolutely dogs it. Over the middle, you wouldn't believe it. I don't believe it myself either, as you can tell. They scored in 2 plays. That's insanity. Cut to Clemson, 42. 20 seconds left, and they kick a field goal to take the lead, and I am not happy, let me tell you. I'm not happy, let me tell you. Kicking this off, 19 seconds and a dream from your UAB Blazers. I got no words except the ones you will have to watch and witness here. With 19 seconds and a dream, we're looking for anything off this pass play. Anything would help us right here. Ogle looking, scrambling, circling the pocket. Timeout. 1 remaining. As we are at Clemson in the fake Death Valley.
How much more can we do here to hang on by a thread? Looking B. Stands up. Looks deep downfield. Manny Sr. Look at my face. Look at my face. I'm stunned. We have it. And now it comes down to this. A field goal. 8 seconds. 42, 45. We lock in. We stare. We have 15 seconds left. What more can go wrong? How much worse can it get? There's a flag. We nail the field goal. What happens?
I'm taking the field goal. I'm taking the field goal. Field goal's good.
They rough our kicker. We take the field goal and we head into overtime. Clemson gets the ball. After I've already scored, they're looking. I've scored first in overtime. That guy's 400 yards. I can't. This has got to be a worst defensive game ever. And just a sign of what's to come in the future, honestly, is what we should be thinking. Look at that flat, wide open safety valve. Of course he's going to have it. 2nd and 5. No one's there. 5 touchdowns, 1 INT, and that kept us in the game. Got us into this position. But how will we finish it off? Clemson. 52-45. What's going to happen? Looks over. Dude. Couldn't have said it better myself. Cover 2 is awful. It's horrendous. Cover 2 sucks. If y'all ever run cover 2, please make sure that it's a slant play or like something of the sort. You know, make sure it's something. So now after that, 52-52, 3rd and 2. Over the middle. Touchdown. Clemson Tigers. Wide open. No one around him. Now it's 2nd overtime, so they must go for 2. What can we do to have a chance to win the game? They get bumped. How do we respond? As the 7th ranked UAB Blazers at this point, 10-0, 7th ranked in the nation. I'm yawning. We cut. It's 4th and 9. 24. We're looking. We're scrambling.
No! I hate Clemson football. I hate them. I hate Clemson.
So, yeah, that happened. We lost to Clemson in double overtime. Something you never want to see. And then we return back home to Protective Stadium to face off against, you guessed it, in our very own Sun Belt Conference, the Georgia Bulldogs, who are also 5-5 somehow, same as Clemson apparently, equally as bad as Clemson apparently. This should just be a compilation of just the highlights, probably just for me. Here we go. 1st and 10, Georgia has the ball at hour 37. It's a handoff, faked it, sacked, easily sacked. What around? This team is ready. This team will never lose twice in a row, right? Right? Here's Isaac Kennedy, the sub linebacker, playing the perfect sub linebacker role and picking that ball off over the middle of the field. Beautiful. So we cut to it again. It's 3-0. We are about to run this ball, I think. I know what's about to happen here. We get a stretch play, we get great blocks, and ooh. Almost untouched into that end zone. Look at that. Darrell Ogle, a top 5 rushing touchdown, top 3 rushing touchdown play in the nation. He'll get his 16 times as he throws it. Jason Thomas this time undercuts the route and picks it off right before going out of bounds. So it is 10-0, 2.5 minutes till halftime. We're going to run this switch seams route. We never really run this too often, but we do something crazy. Ogle pushes it down that right sideline, and somehow the receiver comes down with it. I really couldn't believe he made that ball. But 99 throw power is a hell of a drug. And look at that Javier Tryon undercuts the drag route. Guessed it, read it all the way. He goes 46 yards. So it's 1911 now, and we're back in this unfortunate scenario of choking leads. Chris Klopfenstein tries to guess it. He tries to throw it. He gets sacked. Number 13, Vargas. Vargas? I don't know his name. I don't think you need to know his name. But 3rd and 13 here. Chris Klopfenstein to transfer. Looking, cuts it back, sacked again. 4 sacks total. They got a no huddle. 4th and 20. What do they got? What do they got for us? Klopfenstein and company covering the in or outs. The in or outs. Undercut again. Orlando Trapuka. Undercuts it. It's like 3 to 4 INTs for this guy. We beat Georgia. And we end up in the Sun Belt Championship. If we don't win the Natty, at least we know we're Sun Belt champions. Unless we aren't. Just going to watch the intro here. Show you all the intensity of which we play at. We're kicking off to South Carolina. They get ball first. And on the very first play, watch this user read. Watch this. Easy read over the middle. Easy reads. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. It really couldn't be any easier. Daryl Ogle looking for the inside zone. Keon Tiffin to his right. Handoff inside zone. Would have cut. Ooh. Almost untouched going into that end zone. And a soft grab. A soft TD. It's 7-7. They did score. The second quarter, we didn't score again for the whole first quarter. We hand it off. And Keon Tiffin bullies his way into the end zone there. Tough little run. 14-7 Carolina ball. Not too much further into the game. We see California Fresno State for the Pac-12 championship. Thomas looking to throw. Sacked. Contained beautifully. Chris Klopfenstein on the sack actually there. That's pretty much a rarity. We're trying to guess the blitz here with Donahue. We back off in the coverage, and would you believe it? Orlando looking where he came last game, a little spin. Unfortunate, probably could have returned it if it weren't for the spin. But Orlando, the ball hawk, gets it. Because of course he does. And here we are. We end up first and goal on the 1, 14-7. We got 1 yard to go. Keon Tiffin looking for his third. Untouched. Into the end zone. Both refs see it. 21-7 now. Carolina has the ball in their little half house, not full house, Panther formation. I don't know what it's called, but it's play action. They're looking. He's scrambling. He's so quick. Trey Samia is so quick. You can't get away from Trey Samia. He's insanely quick. Off the blitz, 3rd and 4. Looking underneath, over the middle. Klopfenstein reads it. The transfer, look at that. I mean, every time we face South Carolina, you go back and watch these older games. It's a pick party every time we face South Carolina, except one time. One time we did lose. We still got some picks that game, I think. Little cut in the end zone, little handoff to Andrew. Little something to Andrew, 31-17. A bit of a closer game than it should be. Somehow I keep choking these games away, honestly. I kind of hate it. Handoff, guess the all-out blitz, and look who's there, me. And Klopfenstein met him in the back. And now it's still their ball, so they did get the 4th down. And it's 2:23 and ticking down here. Looking for the man coverage. We back off of the coverage, and look at that. The end. I think it's Jonathan Abrams picks that ball off. And they do score after we pick the ball off. And they're going to go for the onside kick. and we're going to get it. And then that happens. And then they get the ball again. I don't know how this keeps happening, but you're here to follow the story. So another choked lead as we were once leading 31 to like 10. At least 31-17. It's a draw. We don't fall for it. He gets sacked. They got one timeout. They've used they've used the timeout, excuse me. 3rd and goal. We gotta clutch this out. Looking for Verts undercut again. Orlando ices the game. We got one more in us, baby. One more over the top, just to because the clutch. The committee's got to put us a bit higher, so we got to win a bit more. Run out the clock to 0, and we are Sun Belt champions. Next, and now we found the Heisman winner, Lamont Butts. Cool. We made it into the playoffs. Who do we face? The Heisman Trophy winner, Lamont Butts, is who they put us up against. This isn't the first time this has happened. Ogle ends up 4th, and now it's the playoffs as we head into TCU. It's like Texas Christian University, the Horned Frogs. Sick jerseys, sick colors. Very purple, right? Very purple. Eleventh ranked UAB to the 6th ranked TCU with the Heisman Trophy winning quarterback, I should say. First quarter, 7 minutes, 5 seconds left. Ogle, will he get his one? Here we go. Handoff. We're out the middle. Touchdown. And now we lead the Heisman Trophy winning TCU Horned Frog, 7-0. Another run play. Man in motion. Here we go. Little cut. Look at the blocks. Look at the cut. Oh my God, we didn't make it in. I don't know how he didn't make it in. I thought he made it in. He should have been in. But Keon Tiffin started the drive. Will he end the drive? I don't know. Stadium Pulse is really making you wonder, isn't it? Yeah, he'll finish the drive. We're gonna give him the football. He's gotten the football like all year. TCU, Lamont Butts and company, 5 wide. We have the sub linebacker, and it's big nickel. Man coverage, we're looking. Throws it way over the 1st and 10. Not too great of a start. 2nd and 2. Clock is ticking, almost 2nd quarter. They can't run this out. 2nd and 2 though. Man in motion, jet touch pass. Wrapped it up, beautiful. Contain Everett Wayne. Beautiful play, Master Wayne. Beautiful play, Master Wayne. As Ogle goes for B or RB, whoever's open. Of course, why wouldn't it be Andrew Martini? Why wouldn't it be Andrew Martini? Why wouldn't it be him? Look, shooting the arrow. Wow. We lead 21-7. 2-minute warning. There's no way we let up another lead, right? I'll never tell. But Trace Amia, it's 4 verts. We sack Lamont. We call a timeout here. We did not call a timeout there. We have 39 seconds and 3 timeouts in a dream for your UAB Blazers. We call 5 wide. Because why not? A wide open over the middle. But it doesn't matter. It's cover 1 over the top. Who's there? It's Manny. Senior. Oh my goodness. He's so talented. Manny Senior really is just clutch in like every sense of the word. I mean, also look at that spiral. Dude, he's so nice with the football in his hand. Playing with 26 seconds. We use 2 timeouts. 2nd and 5 at the 7. We're looking. They're spying me. Doesn't matter. We score a touchdown, and we lead the Heisman Trophy winning TCU Horned Frogs 28-7. Coming out of halftime, we still lead them 28-7, but we're at their 5 right now, hoping to make a bigger lead. Bigger, looking X, looking Y, lit it up field. He's got sure hands, that Manny Senior. Look at the time of possession. They're 3 seconds apart, and I'm up 35-14. It's the 4th quarter now. It must have scored sometime, someone. I mean, it's the Heisman Trophy winner, right? And look at that spin move. A lot better than the Heisman Trophy winner has ever done. 45-21. We've all but won this game. You put a Heisman Trophy winner in front of the UAB Blazers, and you know what's going to happen. Also, this ball here. Also, nice pick, Javier. Nice pick. There he is. Wave him off. They go, how'd that happen? Oh, how'd that happen, man? Oh, man, how'd that happen? Lamont Butts ripping it, getting desperate. That's your Heisman Trophy winning quarterback. We got 9 seconds left. We're just going to run the ball one more time because why not? Look at that beautiful. Oh, my God. Look at that beautiful. Look at the block. Oh, man. Look at the block. Oh, my God. Look at the block. Look at the blocking. We win 45-21. And now it is time to go back to where we began this season against Alabama. The Crimson Tide of Alabama. And I think you'll find out very quickly when you watch this game. I don't know if I clipped anything, but if you remember the name Yarborough when we faced Alabama, you know, he sacked us a lot, like a ton even, and we had the game plan like live against him because we didn't know what he was about. Oh, but look at that. We get strip sacked trying to run. All right, cool. We get stripped. We don't get sacked. But Doug Pitts and company does that to us. I can't believe it. 2nd and 8. They haven't scored the ball yet. Thank goodness. Chris Klopfenstein. We're there. We're looking. We're trying to cover the contain. He runs right into the contain. Beautiful play. Abrams, the man who got that game-sealing pick a couple games ago, picks up a huge sack against Alabama here. Remember, the whole motto was, are we better than Alabama football? That's the whole motto of this whole playthrough. Samia looking, watching underneath, very patient. We get pancaked, runs into another sack. Back-to-back, 4th and 20. That'll take us to the field goal, which is put up, and it's in. Beautifully placed. Beautifully placed ball. And now we're up for the field goal, and we nail it from the 4th and 12. Now it's 3-3. They're back, 1st and goal at the 1. 2nd and 10, first play of the second quarter. They score a touchdown this time. I think you see where this is going. It's about to become a shootout. This time it's 3rd and 9. It's 10-3. We are losing. Is this my... Dude, watch this read. Watch my read here. This is insane. My ball knowledge is crazy. It's man. Oh my God. He goes, run it. We skip into the end zone. Let me tell you, we'll find out what happens later because of that. But it's 10-10 right now. We skip into the end zone. It's a screenplay. We're looking for anything in the field goal range. They covered up pretty well, but we're there. We have the field goal kicker. We have the leg. But do we have the accuracy to make this ball 10 miles per hour winds to our left? Goodness. We aim a little bit to the right. So that way it'll fade. We get a little bit to the right, but those 10 miles per hour winds will run it beautifully for us. Pushing it into the back of the net. We will take a 13-10 lead going into the half. A bit of a low scoring affair so far, but Bama not wasting any time. 2 minutes in, less than 2 minutes into the third quarter, they're gonna run. He's gonna throw it, and I clicked down. I thought he was gonna sprint, but as soon as I clicked down, he picked it up, and his awareness was so crazy that he threw that ball. I don't know why both blitzed, but it should have been just the one guy. But I guess it was both. I don't know. It's 17-13. Bama has the ball again. They fake the handoff. It's a read option. He cuts it up. He's so quick. Now Bama scores. Let me tell you, for those of you watching who made it this far, first of all, subscribe. But second of all, we don't get put into this position like ever. We're never down by 11. We don't, here at UAB football, we don't go down by much. We may have the lead then lose it, but we don't, you see what I mean? we keep leads, or we try to. And it's an excellent play by Master Wang. Excellent play, Master Wang. Excellent play. You see what I mean? We're not used to this. And normally, when it tells me to do that, I'll just take the PAT. Because if I can hold them to a field goal, then I can put up a touchdown. Or this can happen. Or that can happen. They throw it against the cover 2 in the back of the end zone, and my guy can't jump to go get it. So it's 31-20 right now. I'm looking. I do a beautiful lob over there. And we score. 31-27. But if you look closely at what's about to happen, we're going for 2. 5 minutes left. 31-26. Here we go. Speed. I never run a speed option. But it's a great play. Holy crap, it's a great play. I should run that more. Wow, I should run that play more, honestly. Now it's 3rd and 5. Bama has the ball. 3 minutes, 21 seconds. We need to hold them to a field goal here. We're trying to cover the tightest throw in between the cover 3 and the back of the end zone for a touchdown to probably ice the game. Is insane. It's insane. It's crazy when you really think about it. And here it is 4th and 10, our season on the line, and we get nothing from it. We lose to Alabama 35-20 or 38-28. That doesn't happen. That's not supposed to happen. We don't let that happen. Look at that. 22-51, 66.7, but that leads us to greater things. Welcome to the college football 26 rebuild of the Tulane Green Wave, and I can't wait to show y'all what I have in store this season. Thank y'all for joining me. I've been Coach Soaring Flying, and subscribe. So hold on. I really do want to thank everyone who watched. I know it didn't get a ton of views, but I still want to thank everyone for attempting to watching. Even if you didn't watch all the way through, you should go back and watch every video. I don't want it to be that abrupt. It's a shame we did not get to back as UAB, but at least in 5 years, we rebuilt the program, won a natty, and then made it back to the second round of the playoffs. It's very awesome to see a team get to be rebuilt like that, especially after all my other ones. This is my first one in 25, and this one took me like a year to really rebuild. But when it comes to 26, it's got me really reinvigorated, let's say, to rebuild a bunch of teams because the game feels great, it looks great, it's fun to play. I even have another league with my friends now, and it's just so much fun. So I just really want to try something new for 26, even that means trying something new isn't going back to my old ways, or with editing some stuff out and not doing the full gameplay, just doing some of the highlights, and maybe we do 2 seasons in one video, who knows. But until then, thank you everyone for watching. I got a lot more in the tank, a lot more I want to post, and I hope y'all enjoy. And that's pretty much it. Thank y'all.